Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for pressing play. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on my videos. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. I love you all. Alright, today's video is not a vlog or a tutorial or anything like that. It's just a video showing you the struggles of how I tied this gele. Initially this video is supposed to be a tutorial on how to tie this gele, but I decided to try this new method of tying this round gele. And if you know anything about round gele, it requires a lot of detailing. It's not like the former gele videos on my channel. So I did a lot of things and it was a whole lot of stress. So I'm just sharing this video with you so that you can see some of the stress I go through in creating a video. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, so here's the beginning of the struggle. I would like to also inform you that this video it's not in the real time, as you can see, because it's being forwarded. It's like 10 times the actual time, so it's 10 times faster than the actual time. So let's get started. So I was still trying to show the measurement and all of those things because it's supposed to be a tutorial until the shock that shocked me was more than I could take. And then I decided that I wasn't going to make this a tutorial. I'll just make it a video to show the struggle of tying a gele, especially this round gele. Other geles that I tied on my channel has been pretty easy, but this particular one was difficult in a way. And that's because of the setup of my filming. It made it really difficult, so I decided to add pin just to get the center point. It's actually a 60-40 measurement, but it didn't turn out that way. And this is your regular one big gele. I wanted to show you a way to pleat the gele, but an easier way to place the gele, but the way I was standing and doing it wasn't easy. But I think I'm going to shoot a video on how to pleat the gele, the foundation pleats, and so I think that's going to be easier. Then I can now do a follow-up. But don't worry, there's going to be a new video, an easier way of tying the round gele that is going to be very easy. I ended up going back to my former method just so that I could get it, but I wasn't still content. It was as if I was having a bad day, a really bad day. I wanted to give up, but I was like, no, I had to shoot this. I had to give it my all, especially because I was using a new method. The method I learned while I was learning how to make up and how to tie gele was different from this. That one, I don't think I can tie it on my head. I've not tried it, but this particular one seems easier to tie on my head. But I don't know what just happened on this day. It was really, really crazy. Maybe because I was trying to simplify it and everything, it just did not fall in place. But don't worry, as I said, I'm still trying to get an easier way so that you people can just tie it, no stress on your head, and you're good to go. Okay, so I ended up pleating. After all the pleat and pleat and pleat, this kind of seemed like it's going to be worth it. Okay, so now I placed it on my head and I was okay with this, and then I decided to start doing the whole thing. I crossed it at the back. You already know how to cross the gele. The shorter one goes on top and then the longer one goes beneath that. So that's how to cross it. But I still wasn't content. The pin I put to indicate the center line where I'm going to place it on my head, I discovered that that measurement was not balanced enough and the short one was not going to go round my head line on my head. So I decided to shift it and move it a little, and so that shifted the pin to the other side. It's like not at the center, if you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so now pleating the shorter one on top of the foundation plate, and this part of the job was quite easy. Than at least at this point it was easier, and then I was pleating and pleating. I did about 4 or 5 pleats, and I thought I was already getting it and having it, and I was already sure that at this point I was still going to drop this video as a tutorial. But ah, goodness, it was funny. All right, so now that I've pleated the shorter one, I'm trying to take the longer, and on top of that, you can already see that there are pleats there, and it should have been just easy. It should have been easy to just follow that pleat. But as soon as I placed it on my head, it wasn't as easy as I thought anymore. It was quite hard. The pleats were not falling in place, and I was trying not to also lose pleats and all of those things, but I just don't know. Maybe today wasn't just my day, or that day wasn't just my day, rather, because I'm adding this voiceover at a later date. It was hella stressful. I was on two pleat for at least 15 minutes. I was trying to get that pleat to be in the right place. I did a lot of I did a lot of acrobatics and gymnastic while I was tying this gele. I was frustrated. Like, if someone told me that I was going to end up with the end result, like that result I ended up with, I would have said no, because I don't even know what didn't make me give up. I just felt like, let me be real with you guys. Let me just show you guys some of the things I go through. Like, especially for this round gilly, I dread it so much to tie on my head because it's hard. The detailing, you want it to be precise, you don't want to lose pleats, you want the pleats to be well arranged and all of those things. So I dread it, and then it works the hand so badly that you just get tired, and that was why I didn't want to do it. Okay, so at this point I had gotten the pleats the to an extent, and then I decided to tie it at the back, and then I tied and I discovered I was really tight and I could not form the other pleats easily. But I was like, okay, let me just, patch things up and see how it's going to go. It was at this point I realized that there was no putting this out as a tutorial, because it's going to stress my subscribers, and I don't want to stress you guys. I want to give you guys easy tips, like easy peasy, just do these things, no stress. You should not go through the same stress that I've been through. You have to make it has to be easier for you guys. But then this is just to show you that, I mean, sometimes all that glitter isn't good. If I had just shown the end result and then cut some things, you would have thought, oh, very easy, and then you're there struggling and struggling. So you can see it's not always easy. Although for the other videos on my channel, it's very easy. If you can tell, that's just the base split and then do a lot of twist and turn and you're at the right place. But for this one that requires detailing, hey guys, it's not as easy, and I don't want to fool you guys because this is what I have been through. All right, so I tried creating the pleats, and then I realized that it was too tight. Already I knew it was too tight, so I had to loosen the knot I tied earlier, and then tried to pleat and pleat. I was getting it. I mean, what you guys think? Don't you guys think I was getting it? The pleats were looking like kids already. I mean, and I don't think I've lost any pleat at this point. At this point, I was still hoping there could be some way I could make it a tutorial, cut some clips and do all of those things. Hey, eyes have seen, ears have heard, and the mouth shall speak it. No, no, I didn't do that. I didn't just do that. Okay, so I had to take it up and then put it back on just so that it is perfect, because I realized that shorter plate, the shorter hand plate that I did was already falling off because I didn't pin it down. So I just wanted to put it back in place and then place this longer one on it. Then I thought I was having it. I mean, there's still pleats now. Can't you see? Look at the pleats now. I was like, okay, we can still pull through. I mean, it's just on your head. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? And then I tried tying it again. Yeah, I tied the knot. At this point, I've created the plate. I just have to do some finishing touches and then give you guys the final look. And I just realized that this isn't what I want to put out. This isn't the kind of end result I wanted to put out. I was not going to put this out. I thought about it, thought about my life, thought about it, and then I decided I was going to loosen it and start afresh. After about 40 minutes, guys. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing right now because that day I wasn't laughing. I was frustrated. I was like, who sent me message? Because really, I've not tried this on my head before. I don't know who sent me message. People thought it was going to be easier. Guys, it's not always as you seem, and that's why I don't want to deceive you. Even after I'll put out the easier one, I'm sure you would still have to practice and practice before you get it. But then it's going to be much more easier, and that's why I'm not dropping this as a tutorial. This is just again to show you the struggles I've been through. So this time around, I pleated it before I placed it on my head, and it kind of made the job easier. And these are some of the things, the steps that have made me realize that there are easier way to do this, and that's what I'm going to be sharing with you. So at this time, I tied it back on my head, I drew the plates, and then things were beginning to take shape. But I had gone through a lot before I got to this point, guys. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the video, even though it was super fast and I was commenting and saying a lot of things, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with other people. Share with your friends and family. Let them see the struggles of tying this gele, especially if you're not a pro, you know. And then if you really would like to see the easier version of this gele, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you can get notified as soon as I drop this content. Show me some love, guys. You know I love you. And don't forget to also watch some of my other videos, or all of my other videos if you have the time. Okay, so I put on my earrings, and then it wasn't looking as perfect as I wanted to look, but it was it. And then I just had to hold it with some pins because the hands were not so long and all of those things. The initial one I learned with was a 70-30 measurement, but this one, like when I was trained, was a 70-30 measurement, but this one is a 60-40 measurement. And I mean, it turned out great, but it was stressful to tie. So these are some of my pictures. Guys, if I just posted this online and then put some caption on it, you guys will be like, oh yeah, nice, good, you're so good at it. Not really, not really. But this is how we're going to be smiling when we get the easier method. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my videos. I love you all.